Buenas gente, soy Placeres de Vendanus y aquí seguimos con Baldur Gate 3. Aquí estamos en Rubington, creo que se llamaba. Y aquí estamos, buah, pues hemos llegado a una especie de super taberna. No sé, no sé si es una taberna o es un bar de estos de... Sí, parece una taberna, ¿no? Al principio es que me creía que era un bar de estos de buen rollo, ¿no? No lo sé, igual sí. Y bueno, el tema es que tenemos que... Vamos a las misiones. Ya no me acuerdo cómo va esto, ¿no? Pero es la J. Ah, sí. A ver. Tenemos que hablar con la de los asesinatos. Esto. Con el investigador Valeria. Creo que era el elefante, ahora que me acuerdo. Lo estuvimos buscando por el templo y no estaba. Pero se supone que está por aquí. Pero bueno, antes de nada vamos a hablar con todo el mundo. Y aquí hay un montón de peña. En el templo este, ¿ves? Y ahí está la investigadora. No hay que olvidarse de que los guardias del puesto de control nos van buscando. Porque aquí nos intentaron detener con el robot ese. Se supone que estos hijos de puta estaban al servicio de este señor, Gortas. Es uno de los dos malos que nos quedan por eliminar. Y claro, no nos íbamos a dejar detener porque lo que faltaba ya. Quedarme sin armas y sin lo que sea ante el cabrón este. Mira, aquí está la Valeria. Bueno, vamos a empezar hablando con la peña que nos hemos encontrado por el camino y ya está. ¿Verdad? Que llevamos nuestro explorador con artes de pícaro, Eira, la druida guerrero, Razón sombrío, en este caso ya una clérigo de la luz que abandonó la escuela de Shad, y la S, la guerrera mística, esta alienígena, y como siempre con nuestros animalicos por aquí, Rasca, el gato, o sea. Vamos a hablar con Corria. Esta la conocemos de antes, seguro. A ver qué pone aquí. ¿No leo? Guardiente de Bandala. A ver, Corria, ¿qué me cuentas, Corria?
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again, even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one
Pero
piece.
no recuerdo
He
exactamente de
rented
qué
a room
conocíamos a esta.
upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
Sí, o sea, que tiene algo que ver con Rafael. Pues no me acuerdo ya de esta tía. ¿Quién es exactamente?
I forget we've never met. I've had
Bueno,
my
nos
eyes and ears on
conocíamos.
you so
Yo
long.
juraría que
we feel
con esta tía he
like
hablado
friends.
antes,
Carilla
O la he
is
visto en
my
otro
name.
lado.
I'm
Ayudante de
Raphael's
Rafael, dice que es.
assistant, shall we say. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no
Anda, de sostén.
decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives.
Vale, esta nos está ofreciendo
you
carne.
receive.
O pescado, lo que
Or
quiera.
have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for
Elige tu
another.
pecado.
Choose your sin.
Acompañantes Drows. ¿Qué otras opciones de compañía hay?
Misha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment, a temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Uy, 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 la ninfa, algo. ¿De hecho el diablo cómo se llama?
Indeed he did.
Rafael. O sea, que está aquí, cabrón.
Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn. Sweeting. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fion's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind.
Mira, vamos a ayudarle a buscar acción.
To service is my calling, not to be served. Ugh, but I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fion's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key.
Alto, ¿eh? Cambiamos de tema.
Twins, yes.
Hermano y hermana.
Hands of such
Madrosos, ¿sabes? Sería
skill,
un tío
they
como
could
tía, tía.
turn stone to silk.
Un nudo en
Your
tu
body
cuerpo que se
could
duerme cuando
suffer
desenreda.
no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are.
Vale. Seguimos hablando con gente. Mira el gato, la gata Kira. No vamos a hablar con animales, sí. Vamos a hablar con la gata Kira.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering. Oh, you are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved. Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink. The Drow, 2 of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford
Bueno,
it.
estamos sacando buena información aquí el gato.
Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are. That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Now, a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye. You got it. But the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mams all leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
Vale, pues... Ay, no tiene dinero para comprarnos. Vaya puta mierda, ¿no? No mola nada.
Pleasure to serve.
Vamos a probar el brebaje, venga.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallet than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your
Habrá que
gut.
dárselo a alguien que tenga constitución, ¿no? Venga, vamos a probarlo.
The man knows what he wants.
La gira no le agrada. Bueno,
First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot. Sharess Caress, the mamsel's brainchild. Wet your tongue, soak your skin, scratch your itch. Get the attention you
madama?
want and avoid
Pero la
the
madame,
attention
¿no?
you don't. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way.
Isn't right. On his leash.
Have a look.
objeto recibido guardián de Vandala. Vándala.
All set, are you?
You have the key to my heart in that.
You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Else, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste? Right as falling rain. What's it to you, chuffer?
Don't worry your pretty head about the fist, love. I can play them all like a lute.
Ya le engañó. Parece un tío un poco puerco.
Oh, hells. Last thing I need's the manip on my arse. See you around, doll. Keep that fire stoked for me.
Damn it all, that guy's loaded! You just chased off a full coffer of tips. But I've still got one tip left, just for you. Don't stand between a gal and her gold mine.
Please, just make the drinks. I'm not telling you about Raphael's sex life.
Vale, le hemos jodido el negocio a la chavala. Sabía yo que esto, de ser tan caballeroso, no pega aquí mucho, pero bueno. A ver.
I promise.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The
La
highest
despelotadora.
kicks in Baldur's
Grande.
Gate guaranteed.
¿Va a ser esto?
Was that human boy
Reina Roll, la despertadora. Vaya tela. Bueno, vamos a hablar con... Vale, aquí hay un montón de peña con la gama, ¿eh? Estos... Pues se supone que tienen algo que...
Sorry.
Y estos... No, ciudadana. Vamos a hablar con esto primero.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
Uf, no sé si llegamos. Creo que no. Justo.
You rats with the guild now. Heard 9 Fingers met a match.
Ah, estos son de los gremios esos contra... Hay 2 gremios criminales. Y no sé si este es de los que ayudamos o a los que matamos. Porque nos tuvimos que poner al lado de uno.
Sounds messy as the 9th hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs?
Persuasión. $18. Jodido, ¿eh? No. Por 1. Venga, vamos a tirar. Ahora sí.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Este no nos dice nada más.
Not looking for more company.
Venga. Aquí está el investigador.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
Emborrachado, al infante, ¿eh?
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
Tengo pruebas.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song
Sí,
Tavern.
informar. Tú tienes
Show
este tío.
her the list.
No va a hacer ni el pie.
I'll stay and inform
Nada
the
más que
fist
ver y
here.
decir, cabrón.
Oh, and you'll need this
Puto Alejandro borracho.
pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
Mira, mira cómo bebe, cabrón.
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Pues nada, completadas. Vale. Mira. Pase de la baja ciudad, qué bueno.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Vamos a la concha.
Moving in. And the... Here we go.
Lindísimo sitio este, ¿eh? Vamos a ver el espectáculo de abajo. Había ahí... ¿Dónde era, tío? Ah, aquí. Míralo este, ¿eh? No te iba a decir, parecía el diablo, pero no es. Hay una rol, la perturbadora. Bueno, vamos a empezar hablando con Alfred Gregorio.
Nine hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
Ah, este es el que tiene que ver con los peluches explosivos.
What? How? Nine hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to
Era algo
do
muy
this.
parecido a Bolo.
Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now.
Hombre, tío, mandaste juguetes bomba por ahí. Pero venga, si me cantas quién está detrás, igual te perdono.
I'll tell you. I won't
Pues
tell
te
you.
morirás. Vamos a intimidarlo. No entiendo por qué es tan difícil cuando el tío está totalmente pillado. Vamos a conseguir.
All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device. I collect packages from Valoga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise they'll kill me.
¿Verdad? Aún no me has dicho a quién te refieres.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Phalogia sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering. A pass granting you access to
Ya
the
tengo
lower
un pase
city.
que me asegura la baja ciudad. Pero bueno. ¿Le palmamos el oro? Ya, vaya mi vista, tío.
I will, thank you. Thank you so much.
Colaborado. Pase para la coronación archiducal. Joder, tenemos ahí unos pases guapos. A ver, esto que los miremos bien. A ver. La ceremonia de Gortas. Ah, por eso tenemos que ir, ¿no? Vale. Vamos a ver qué dicen estos. A ver qué dice el bardo.
Enjoy the fiddling.
Qué maravilla que se viniera con nosotros, joder.
and let us play on into the night.
¿Está? ¿No dicen nada más? Vamos a ver qué dice.
I have something to ask.
Oldith.
A new face.
Son Drau.
Looking for another
Ah, son los
chapter
dos
of
hermanos que
dirty
nos
law
decían.
for your biography?
Que aparecen del
You
culto
have
ese
but
del
to
pervertido
ask,
que vimos
and
con
we
los
can
goblins.
grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
No, es que no me mola el trío. O sea, bueno, si fuera con la tía, bueno. El tío, la verdad es que. Bueno.
What do you think, silly? Love, of course. Hot and vulgar with me, or sweet and sincere with my sister. Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
Cuando jugamos con otro
your
personaje.
partner with you?
Más pervertido.
What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Bueno. Quiero hacer un intercambio o algo. A ver. Quiero a mi muchacho. ¿Qué clase de acuerdo?
We want both of you, silly, at the same time.
There's an idea. If you're comfortable sharing,
Venga, que le mola el rollo.
so am I.
Ah, pues venga. Vamos a ver. Ha dicho que sí. Ahora, venga. Fiesta bestial. Ha dicho que le mola, pues venga.
Charming.
There must be a sprinkling shower of gold
Oh.
first.
Mucha pasta. Pero ¿y esto va a servir para algo? ¿Les vamos a sacar información o algo? Tengo 11.000 o 12.000 monedas, o sea que me la suda. Venga.
Let's go. This is
¡Hala!
thrilling.
Festival. ¡Hala! A tope, mira. ¿Eh? ¿Dónde hay que ir? Hemos hablado con la otra, de momento. Bueno, vamos primero al festival del amor.
No less than 2 maidens and a bachelor glory.
Pero bueno, ¿dónde hay que ir? Aposento del diablo, dicen. Ahí no es. Bueno, vaya vuelta, ¿no? Mira, con decoración temática draw, tetas, como si estuviéramos en el Underdark. Aquí hay otra pava, ¿no? No sé, es esto. A ver, tío, ¿por qué no entra aquí la cámara, tío? Qué mal, ¿no?
Underestimate the forgotten prince's closest sword, devil.
Ahora sí. Ahora sí entra la cámara. Venga, pues venga. Voy a guardarlo. Venga, festival loco.
Look, you didn't sign a treaty permitting you to march a warband through my lands. You paid for sex.
Pero... ¿qué pasa? ¿Que tenemos que separar
Let
estos?
me
¿Cómo
guess,
va
you
esto?
need something.
A ver. Espérate.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Entonces,
The work
esta.
is never
Se
done.
supone que tiene que salir de la habitación.
I go where I'm told.
Esta también.
Repositioning.
Cerrar la puerta, por favor. Mira, los animales no cuentan, entiendo.
Let's get going.
A ver. ¿Qué? ¿Qué ha pasado? pasado, tío?
I will pay any toll, serve
Vale.
any foul whim. Name
¿Qué ha pasado, tío?
Is there anything duller than a loaf?
¿Qué pasa aquí? No entiendo nada. Voy a cargar porque no sé qué ha pasado, ¿eh? No me lo acabamos de cargar.
What path lies before me?
A ver qué ha pasado, tío. ¿Se ha rayado el juego?
Just out of view. Even if you had it at the ready, what in the nine hells would you do with it? Think of it.
This ought to be good.
he can be set free. I know he can be set free.
Still alive, so that's progress. Light on my feet.
Los dos. ¿No? Que es lo que se supone que... Venga. Vamos a hablar con este.
Quite the merry little party we have assembled here. Shall we?
Ahora sí va bien. Venga.
I hope you're not afraid of the dark, my darling. I must snuff out the
Uy,
lights
esto suena
before we
chungo,
begin.
Va a ser una trampa, ya verás.
It's all part of the experience. The room is bathed in total darkness, so there is nothing to distract from
Bueno, tengo lo de ver en la
ecstasy.
oscuridad.
The lady
Mola porque ahora no sabes quién te está
moves your
tocando.
hand to where the clasps of her
El pavo es
blouse
la
lie.
pava.
You know, I had a dream just like this once.
I'm surprised you needed the two of us for this to happen, but I am so glad it has.
Oh, Empyrean High Priestess, let us worship at your altar.
The Drow siblings fall to their knees in mock prayer towards Shadowheart, lavishing caresses over her thighs.
I could get used to this.
The night skips on, filled with fantasies Shadowheart seemed all too primed to suggest.
¿Ya está? Vaya rollo, ¿no? Sí, Corazón Sombrío parece que ha cumplido una de sus fantasías. A ver.
Give me a moment, for pity's sake. You've exhausted me already.
We recover quickly, but not that quickly. Even in the
sacamos
best of
información.
times, it's an oasis of pleasure and calm.
Ha
In
sido
the city's
trabajo en realidad,
chaos,
una
with
placer.
Baldur's Gate preparing for war, the caress feels like the final flicker of a beautiful flame before darkness falls.
Something the matter? I should hope not, after the time we spent together. My spirits are thoroughly lifted. Oh? Not feeling any regrets, I hope? I'm glad. I feel the same way. Though I'm still finding sand in my hair. I wonder what the others will think of that. I suppose it doesn't. I'm glad we have each other.
Ella está hablando de otra
And
noche
I
que nos
hope
fuimos
we'll
ahí a
have
la playa a
more
hacer cositas.
opportunities to slip away.
Pero no está hablando de lo que ha pasado ahora. A ver. El pesar como tapadera.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Vale, pues de aquí no hemos sacado nada. De mierda, ¿no? Esperaba yo conseguir algo más. Bueno. Vamos a juntarnos todos ya entonces. Los animales también. Y vamos a hablar con la que... Mira, aquí está el demonio, ahí está el diablo. Vamos a hablar con la de abajo, la que estaba en el espectáculo ese. Y... Biblioteca del Mistre, aquí tenemos que encontrar a no sé quién. Hay que hacer un montón de cosas. Puertas dobles. Biblioteca de las ninfas. ¿Vamos? Vamos a hablar luego con la ninfa, luego. Ya, ¿por dónde era, tío? Mira qué follón, ¿no? Está por aquí.
Don't fret. You don't have to think about a thing.
I want to.
El que no hemos hablado con esta, con la bailarina.
I wish I could kiss you. I mean, to try.
You can stare as much as you like.
¿Está? Estos no hablan nada.
Taking charge of your pleasure.
Pues hablemos con la ninfa. Ok, pase para ganación archiducal. Ya tenemos una de esas. Vale, cogido lo que no quería. Cargado. Ah, no. No sé para qué he cogido. Ahí va. Espérate que aparece aquí y ya está.
Tell me,
Puño jara.
am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies.
Una ninfa, pues si parece una semiorca,
You
¿no?
are the golden dunes swept across the Calim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jura?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
Pues no importa, me uno.
I most certainly do. Jara is the most valued.
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Vete de la secta.
Joe, what's going on? Who's this man?
Ya, ¿qué pasa, tío?
Your head
Joder,
screams in agony. Change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
No te acerques.
What's happening?
¿Qué se está convirtiendo? Ah. Nada. Vale, de hostis, gente. Qué cerca tiene la otra. Malo. Bueno, vamos a intentar neutralizarlo ahí. Buena. Tenemos esto. Atrapado, perfecto. No sé por qué se ha quedado este medio tonto, pero bueno. Porque va cargado, tío. Venga, a ver. Gato. Gato por aquí. Sigue aquí. Y le pegue. Chaval. Está erizado, Es que están todos bajo algún efecto psicológico. Venga, a ver. Miedo o algo así. ¿Este que le está pegando? ¿Aire? ¿No?
Still standing, no matter what you heard. On the hunt.
Ahí. Buena, tío. Una arcana. Esta. Baja. Y hacemos 3 de estos. Ah, 2. Bueno, va a tocar a él. De vida le queda. Venga, vete a hacer. Y no vale. Va, ralentización. Esa es la mierda que has tirado, tío. Ha muerto. Venga.
Can't give up now.
Bueno, chica. Os doy un favor. Now is.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers, talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. How could I help it? I don't regret its death, but I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Un poco ninfómana, claro. La criatura te ha excitado, ¿verdad?
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
Joder, ¿está en qué rollito?
rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
A ver, vamos a hacernos el tontito. No creo que se mosquee la otra.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than contented. You are at total peace. Your belly is full. Your mind rested. Your eyes bright. No more will you hear the clang of steel on steel. No more will you fear the cry of a wolf, the growl of an ogre. You are warm. You are safe.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Oye, ¿no? No.
Best be on my way. Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Vaya chusta, entonces. Vale. Esta es la de la biblioteca. Aquí tenemos que buscar una enana. Vamos a ver. Una gargantilla de cuero. Ah, pillarlas. Voy a pillarlas. Diario de acción.
My body burned like...
Honestly.
Well, I do. The trees were having a real room.
Lo que dice aquí arriba siguen un montón de conversaciones, pero tampoco es que me esté resolviendo nada.
Is there anything?
Can't keep me out.
¿Y los demás qué pasa, tío? ¿Que no bajan? ¿A dónde da, tío? Vamos a abrirla. Esto es lo de... Este es el de... Lo de Orfeo y toda la mierda esa, es ahí, tío.
Forgotten Prince's closest sword, devil.
¿Y por qué están aliados, tío? Rafael y ese. Qué bueno la vida que tienen, 666. Qué grande. ¿Qué tío? Pero claro, tenemos que ir a trabajar con todos estos. Esto es un puto coñazo.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Onward in her name.
No, no, no. Párate, párate. No te metas en la conversación solo. Joder, tío. No quiero que entres ahí sin la otra. Como en todo, tío.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
Quería hablar con ese.
I'm glad you
Joder,
came.
otra vez nos ha pillado solo.
Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
¿Qué pasa, tío?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
A ver, con una cuaja, un chasquido de dedos.
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us. I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need, not the Illithid, the Gith. I can give you the means to break him free. I suppose you'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an Illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met. To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden, one that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
Venga, vamos a librar a Orfeo. Esto le va a gustar a la guerrera que llevamos.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now. Such an eager little pup. Surely you realize there is an exchange to be made. You scratch my back, I scratch your parasite.
¿Qué quieres? Quiero la corona que domina al cerebro anciano. Que cuando tú domines al cerebro anciano, ¿qué me hace suponer que no vas a hacer lo mismo que los malos, cabrón?
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carcias created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Caricias was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Caricias' folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Uf. Bueno. Creo que serías un magnífico archidiablo supremo.
You're too kind and extremely insightful. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them. Hidden. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange,
Pero primero tenemos que vencer al cerebro, tío.
Now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you
Una
an
alternativa.
alternative
Siempre es
to the
bueno tener
mind
varios
flare in
planes.
your head.
Porque el
Take
azotamente
Raphael's
ese
deal
que dice que es
and
nuestro
free
colega,
Orpheus.
no tenemos claro si en
Orpheus
realidad nos
free,
está
he
manipulando.
would have no need to rely on the Emperor.
Entonces, bueno,
But
vamos a
there's
dejar
no
abierta
guarantee that
esta vía
Orpheus would
también.
be on your side.
Claro,
And if you
y
take
tampoco
the
sabemos si
deal,
Arfeo
you'll
cuando
have
lo
to fulfill
liberemos
it.
nos va a respetar.
You'll have to deliver
Y
the
tenemos a
crown
su
of
guerrera.
Caricias to
Bueno,
the
yo qué sé.
devil himself.
No lo sé.
He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to
Yo
stop
no confío en
there?
ninguno, ni en él ni en el emperador.
Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Venga. Esto es el trato, ¿dónde hay que firmar?
Right here.
Aquí mismo.
You'll find everything is in order.
Pero yo voy a firmar un trato, quiero aceptarlo, pero no.
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer.
Pero no tenemos que matar
You
primero al.
guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear
Vale,
that I
entonces
will
primero
never
nos
use
va a
the
dar
crown to
el objeto y
dominate
luego.
a mortal.
Y luego nosotros le damos la corona si conseguimos. Pues que si no me da la corona, si no le da la corona, rompo el contrato y seguro que nos lo
I
darán.
will come to collect.
Vale,
If you
vuestras almas,
refuse
no,
to give me
lógico,
the
es un trato.
crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
Venga, vamos a firmarlo. Buah. A él le agrada tu decisión, claro. Al ser. Se han actualizado 6 misiones disponibles. Vaya locura.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
Bueno.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you.
Ya que te había perdido.
Something was blocking me from hearing your
El emperador
thoughts.
me está llamando. Me alegro mucho, no sé, estaba preocupado. Hacernos el
It's
tontito.
concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Engaño tenemos bastante. Buah, 25. Y no tengo a la otra para darme. Me cago en la puta. Me faltaba. Eso por no tener cerca a la otra. Vamos a intentar. Vamos chungo, ¿eh? Ah, sí lo conseguimos bien. ¿Ves? Oye, eso del Stasis mola, ¿cuánto dura?
Then the situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting countermoves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Martillo órfico, a ver qué es eso, tío. Un +3. Golpe liberador. ¿No? Bueno, claro. De 8 +4. Está muy bien, ¿no? Versátil. Martillo de guerra. A ver un momento. Podemos dar. Hemos subido de nivel con este. Los demás no, tío. Estar a punto. Vale, no, tú ya es el espadón este que pega unas hostias que flipas. Es nada más uno. Y tú llevas. +3. Rayo solar.
Ignorance breeds madness.
Pues.
I'm ready.
A ver. Quería dárselo a.
Always nice to be wanted.
¿Cómo se pone aquí? A ver cómo sería. Visto la ropa. ¿Cómo se ve sin armadura? ¿Cómo era esto, tío? lo que se ha puesto? ¿Qué es esto? Ah, sí. ¿Dónde está ahora? Hola. No lo veo, tío. Pues está aquí. Bueno, nada, déjaselo. Pero lo que quería era lo del martillo. ¿Quién lo lleva entonces? ¿Llevas tú? No, es que tiene aquí. Esto lleva armas guapísimas. O para la Bárbara es una bestialidad, ¿eh? A ver. ¿Quién coño le daba el martillo ese entonces? ¿Lo sigues llevando tú? Se lo va a esta. ¿Y no lo coge? ¿No lo puedes soltar este? A ver. Oh, hola. A lejos, vale. Bueno, este ha subido de nivel. Vamos a ver. No, ya están todos aquí, mira. Está aquí la Excel. Vamos a hablar con ella porque, claro, esto tiene que ver con él. La misión tiene que ver con ella.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free. The Emperor can't shut us out forever. The closer the Elder Brain, the closer we come to facing Orpheus in his own prison. Now, to the Sheres's Caress tap room.
Vale, se me ha salido. Uy, hola, hola, probando. No sé qué ha pasado, pero se me ha salido de la conversación. Vale, yo no sé qué ha dicho. Que vas cargado otra vez, tío. Ah, sí, venga, dáselo a esta. No puedes, tío. Que tiene que llevarlo a él sí o sí. Esto es más 15. Si llevamos esto, se me queda en. ¿A 16? Ah. Bueno. Pues déjaselo entonces de momento. A 12, vale. Bueno, pues a ver. No sé si podemos sacar algo de la habitación esta. Vamos a la biblioteca de Smith. A ver, espera, que este sigue cargado. Pasamos cosas por peso, venga. A ver, armadura de cuérganos. Esto es para venderlo, tío. ¿Qué coño? No sé hasta el momento. Cuerda también pesa un huevo para ti. Ya no me he cargado. Y tendríamos que hacer algo más. Mata al diablo. Evita el pacto. Cumple el pacto. Libera al feo. Ayuda a vos. Ya se va con la taberna de la caricia. El tipo este. Está por aquí entonces. Vale, y aquí tendríamos que volver a lo de la pensión de mala muerte para lo otro. No me acuerdo qué misión era. No sé si podemos salir por aquí. Era esto, ¿no? La pensión de mala muerte era esto. Aquí al lado. ¿Dónde estamos? Estamos enfrente. Un momento. A ver. Por aquí vas a entrar. Aquí tenemos que... Ah. Hemos investigado. ¿Qué es lo que hay que hacer aquí? Joder. Pero nos ha dicho que tenemos que ir aquí a ver. Aquí esto. Vale. Algo ocurrido. El tema de Fion. Entonces. Tenemos que subir por aquí.
What if they build...
Seems simple enough. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've...
Cofre de Fion. Tenemos que abrirlo sin que este nos vea, ¿vale? A ver. Y lo...
Let's get in and out. Don't give me trouble now.
Estamos puestos con su armadura. Vale. Diario de Fion. Tiki, 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 y diario de Fion. Vamos a leerlo. Quieto tú, ponte. Así. Ahora lo hemos subido a nivel este, que quiero subirlo todos a la vez. Pero bueno, si no, pues lo subiremos. Vamos a leer el diario de Fion. Taskent estaba equivocado. Señor Taskent. Encuentra. Ahí lo atacaría. Otra vez. Un momento. ¿Quieres que la encuentren? Puta idea, ¿no?
Time to press ahead.
And all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a pace confuses me for a member of staff.
Let's see what this
Entramos aquí a ver si sabe alguien dónde se ha ido. Fion. Hace un mes. A ver si se algo.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. The salutations and hello and whatnot. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. Fionn, one of Mamselle's girls.
Es
Laughs
una de las
like a
chicas de la
star's
Marana.
twinkle. Not seen her for a 10-day. 10 days and 4 bells to be precise. Not that I'm counting. Missing? I hadn't thought her missing, just not here. Or elsewhere. Oh. I suppose that's like missing, but with extra words. You don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's too horrible to imagine.
Vale, no sé dónde está. No creo que no diga nada.
This place is real shabby.
Ya,
But at least
cosas.
folk don't look at
No
you
tiene
funny
más
in
dinero.
here. Pleasure doing business.
You'd think a bunch of martyrs would be happy to see a trader.
It's not even any goddamn.
Ah, mira, ahí hay un... Vamos a cogerlo para que se active.
Music and all round pleasant folks, from what I.
Fraigo. A lo mejor tendríamos que ir a las pertenencias de Fraigo. Vale, y ahí lo de boss. Vamos primero a hacer esto y lo vamos a ir dejando ya. Aquí había cosas de Fraigo. Aquí hay mochila de Fraigo. Gasken. Ana, podemos mirar la de Gasken,
This calls for careful footwork. Come on, open up.
Ah, no, vamos a mirar que está hasta aquí. Que se va un poquito.
A bunch of martyrs would be happy to see a trader.
Vas un poquito a la mierda, chaval.
Don't want to draw any attention.
Look at you. Exhausted. You've been pulling all night.
Vamos a leer esa carta, a ver qué dice. ¿Cómo? Cofre de Fionn está aquí, calla.
Softer than a whisper.
Hay otro. No sé, ya lo hemos mirado, coño. Yo tengo que buscar es el de Fraigo ese.
Should mind my step.
Pregunta a la cocinera. ¿Hay algo?
There's that sweet mug. Fionn. Poor lass. Works her arse off for the mumselle, but don't get much in return. Not seen her mug for a carp's age. I figured she'd gone up the road while the going was good. Killer on the loose, cult army marching wee way. Been thinking I might scarp her too.
Vamos a preguntar dónde la matan, pero es que se supone que es aquí donde... ¿Dónde tenemos que averiguar algo? ¿Te da por hablar?
Which means we're getting a real room.
I'll give it a shot.
Vamos a ver.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music.
This is new guy.
I barely got a moment's sleep last night. And no, not
Es que conocen al frío, es el frío, lo que hemos ido.
Listen, sweet. Start with hoots if your whistle needs. Your pleasure is mine, sweetie.
Herring oregano's off, Swan.
That blacksmith was paying you to use the clamping rod.
Ahí está Kirith. Pero no vamos a hablar con él aún. Porque me jode esto, tío. Me jode las dos. ¿Eh? No hemos encontrado nada. Bueno, pues vamos a dejar aquí, gente. Por aquí el capítulo, o bien hablamos con el Carit Boss este, o vamos a seguir investigando a ver aquí si sacamos algo más. Algo nos estamos dejando y no sé qué es. Vamos a saquear todos los baúles, a ver si en alguno encontramos, la verdad. Esa ha sido otra opción. Bueno, sea como sea, nos vemos en el siguiente capítulo, después de este capítulo de Placeres. Hasta luego.